Welcome back, everybody. I know it's been a few days since our last video, but we got a cool little chill one today for you guys. This is what we're working on. We got the Chicago Bulls bull all gold that we're going to be doing today, and I'll be showing you guys a little bit of the digitizing process. Not all of it, but there's not much to it. There's going to be some fills, pretty much this giant fill. We got a couple satins for the horns, and the rest is going to be satins using digitized blocks. What I'm focusing on mainly is this thing. We got to change it so it starts at the bottom. Right now it's ending up here. Add it to the top. Nothing special with the satins up here. I was thinking about doing 3D puff, but we're just going to keep it simple. Everything else is going to be satins, and then at the end I'll probably do the eyes. The difference between digitizing satins using digitized blocks is that with blocks you can kind of make precise shapes. So you go from thick to thin to corners, odd shapes, and that's it. And with, let's say, digitized open objects, it's all going to be the same width. Switch it to a satin. It's all going to be the same width. I can't have a thin area here, thicker over here. So that's where that comes into play. Like, see here, this part of the satin, it starts thin and then it thickens out. Of course, you could also use digitized closed shapes, which works fine for things that don't have any crazy curvatures or turns. Oh. But then let's say you do have some kind of a crazy turn, or you want different stitch angles, then you have to go in there and manually put these angles in. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this, and then I'll show you guys at the end how it's looking and the order that I worked. Here we have the final digitized file. Let's check it out in the stitch player. Okay, we're working with the fill from bottom up. We got the satins, and then we start working from the bottom up as well with these black satins, the outlines and the details. I'm pretty much starting off where I leave off from the previous satin to avoid having a bunch of cuts. That makes sense. So most of these will stitch out without cutting at all, just continuing the flow until we get to details in the face, and at the end these satins. Actually just gonna run it on the side of this busted hat, just because I want to get as close as possible on the first shot and not have to do two stitch outs of the design. So I'm gonna do it right next to it, and I'll show you guys how it comes out. This is gonna be a heck of a stitch out because it's gonna go on top of the design, but it's all good. We're gonna be doing yellow for the time being. Instead of gold, we're gonna go into black and then finish off with the white of the eyes. There, we got it, folks. I think it looks good. I'm gonna do very minor tweaks, but it looks kind of crispy. I like it. I'm gonna change up purple that I have for this gold color. Just wanted to tell you guys that I know it's like little projects, I kind of like run through them pretty quickly. Just know that I could do it because like my machine's tension is pretty good, my digitizing is decent, so you know, you do need to practice. And just for now, I'm kind of just like trying to do like fun things, you know. We're just starting out, so later on we'll get into more in-depth parts of embroidery. Because I have definitely struggled on both hats and just regular flats. Struggled for a while getting into this. What was a hobby at the time. Started off with the Brother PE 800, which you might have to take out. We might have to bring it out. It's just right there. I think a lot of folks are just getting into embroidery or getting interest in embroidery, and a lot of the times, most of the times, people jump in with a Brother single needle, or you know, one of those machines, which I 100% recommend. That's how we started, and shoot, it's been working out for us. Well, it did work out for us. Thought I was recording on that last bit, but we got the time-lapse set up. We centered it and have it at our lowest point. I'll leave you guys with the time-lapse now. There it is, guys. Not too bad. Unfortunately, got some probably underlay sticking out from there and a little bit here. Not too bad. I'm gonna go in there with a pen. I'm not setting this or anything, so it's just for the pictures. I'm gonna go in with the pen, clean that up, and it should be nice. What I'm planning on doing with a lot of these hats that we've been doing is probably make Facebook posts. Probably just Facebook. I tried Craigslist before, but I had no luck there, and on top of that, they charge per listing or for your post, something like that, and I found 0 results from it. So I'm gonna try Facebook out. I had one before. I still have it actually, but I kind of just did it just cause when I was only working with the Melco, and I did have some people that would hit me up, and honestly I would kind of like just ignore them because I didn't feel comfortable actually taking on those jobs with that machine. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna revamp a post, and that's probably why we're posting most of these hats that you've seen me do in these recent videos, just to have like a portfolio, because most of these people that hit you up on Facebook, they want their brand, their logo, their construction company, stuff like that. So at least it'll extend the portfolio and give them more pictures to see what we could do. This one came out clean. What do you guys think? I think it's not too shabby. But that's it for today's video, guys. Appreciate you guys. We are so close to 100 subs. That's pretty crazy. I mean, we did post a good amount of content recently, so we're gonna try to keep it going. Hopefully we have good content to put out, and you guys are still enjoying it as always. That's it for this one. Deuces.